All right, so this is Greg Swain, and I'm sitting here with Mark Boots Holst from OAMA. Mark just got back from his first fight in XFA, where he won via TKO in the first minute of the first round against Mr. Kevin Ross. Mark, how does it feel to be back in Ottawa?
It feels great. I was lucky enough to have my first fight in the in the fight capital of the world, Las Vegas, and it was a great experience for me. And I'm great to be back here with the team, training hard and getting ready for my other fights.
Right on. So you are going to be fighting for the middleweight title against Sasha Hijazi at Throwdown in O-Town on April 26th. How's your training been going for that?
It's been going great. We brought up a Thai trainer, Den, from Lana, from Chiang Mai, and he has over 300 fights, and he's an awesome trainer and an awesome fighter, so he's been showing me lots of new stuff. And we also have Crew Chris that comes up from Cambridge to work, on my fitness, and same thing, Holst pads for me and stuff like that. So I've been training really hard with these guys.
Excellent. So you're excited for the fight coming up. How much do you know about your opponent, Sasha Hijazi, leading up to the fight?
Well, I know he's the top guy at Bob Carver's school, so, that makes it, me being the head instructor there and him being the top guy, makes it a very, very, very tough fight. And lots of pressure, I'm very nervous for this fight, but I know he's been training in Thailand. He's gone to Thailand for 1 month to train for this fight, so I'm sure he'll be ready and he'll be fit and strong.
Excellent. So in knowing that he's taken this trip to Thailand, what have you done to change your training while here in Ottawa?
Well, like I said, we brought up Den, so it's kind of like we're bringing Thailand to us. And he's been training me, morning, all morning, and then all afternoon, all night. And I've been doing a lot of work, like road work. Now it's the ice is melting, so it's nicer outside. So I've just been training really hard on the fitness and like maintaining my technique and keep doing a little bit of sparring here and there. But for me, every fight it's pretty much like I have a program to follow, and I just follow it to the T. So far, so good, right? So I won't change my training.
Beautiful. So take us through an average day for Mark Holst.
Well, I usually wake up and I live at Pat's house, my instructor, and then we drop off his Doberman, his dog, at the dog kennel, and then we go start training with Den. Then usually he holds pads for me. We go through a Thai style workout, which is shadow boxing, bag work, and then pads, and then some fitness exercises. And then after that I'll go for a run, and then I'll teach a couple classes during the afternoon, and then we have the MMA Elite class at 1 o'clock, so I'll be taking part in that, doing some wrestling, some clinching with them, getting my sparring done there, and then teach a little bit more classes at night, and at the end of the night I train with the students, either hold pads for them or they hold pads for me. We also have, every night, we have a fighters training dedicated to only fighters. And so a lot of students come out and help us hold pads for all the fighters, because there's like 10 fighters for this card, so we pretty much need 10 pad holders to train all of them.
Beautiful.
And yeah, that's about it. That's my day.
Excellent. Now, speaking of MMA, the title fight that you're having at the Throwdown isn't going to be your only title shot this year. You're also fighting for the lightweight title with Pete Rodley's Freedom Fights in July. Could you give us a brief description on your opponent for that fight and for what you've been doing for training for that?
For my opponent, I know his nickname is the Storm Shadow. I forgot his name, but I know he's from Shootbox or Toronto BJJ, and he's been training MMA for a while, and he said that to me that he was gonna stand up and knock me out. So hopefully he will do that. Stand up, and a lot of all my fights, they try to take me down to the ground and finish to the ground. So it'll be good if he wants to stand up and train. For my training, I've been training a lot with Pat, my instructor for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I know he's going to take us to New York to train there at the Renzo Gracie main academy. So I'm going to get some good ground training and just maintain my striking. I'm really excited to fight for a title for MMA, and this will be my 4th MMA fight. So I'm really excited.
And your record right now is 3-0, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Excellent. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to give you an opportunity to thank any sponsors that you'd want to thank.
Well, a lot of sponsors to thank. First, I just want to thank my team, because my team is, pretty much, the backbone for all the training, and the school being here and the opportunity that I have to travel all over the world to train, and also you know, to train with them, you know, morning, day, and night. It's really a privilege to be training with you know, Pat Cooligan, you know, for my ground, and then for the stand-up, you know, I have Dan from Thailand here, so I'm a very lucky guy. And then I have the, you know, all the usual guys that always push me, like Hammer, Josh, and Nick, you know, and also Chris that comes up from Cambridge. So I'm really, really fortunate to have all these guys to help me. And then for sponsor, I'd like to thank Bloody Knox for sure.
Good man.
Gumdocs, Georgie's Pizza. I know I haven't been supporting because of the diet, but after the fight I'll be supporting. And there's a whole bunch of other sponsors, new sponsors like Blindside, and also you know, the usual, like we have
Planet Inc.
Planet Inc. Yeah, Planet Inc. is one of the main sponsors too for this show and Throwdown. So I'm really happy to have that. All those sponsors, all that help for us.
Excellent, Mark. Well, best of luck in your fight coming up at Throwdown, which I believe is going to be Canada's next premier Muay Thai event. And also, of course, we'll be coming back and talking to you again in July for your title fight with Freedom Fights. Thanks a lot. This has been Greg Swain with BloodyKnucks.com. Mark Holst, have a great day.